Hello, I'm teacher Pueng. My real name is Chomshin Sripankao. I'm teaching biology here in KVIS. My education background, I studied bachelor degree or undergraduate study in biology and then master degree in environmental biology and again PhD in biology. My specialize is in ecology and biodiversity and also conservation of natural resources. KVIS is a very small school. It's located in the middle of nowhere. Well, actually, we are surrounded by rubber trees, plantations, and also beautiful natures around here. Our school, we have a lot of things that good for studying ecology, such as we have like many species of birds. And we are a small school here. We have about 72 students per grade. So altogether, we have 216 students. We have about 40 faculty members and also about 40 staff support. It's our symbolic animal. We have like a community of geese. The geese were introduced here because they're good in chasing snake away. And because we are surrounded by the plantations like rubber trees and also the palms and also the orchards, so we have lots of snakes here actually. Okay, first of the thing is that I think our curriculum is a little bit different in that I observed that the KSA student, the required course of KSA student is less than in KVIS. I think which is good. So the student can choose more on their expertise and start learning what they want since they are in second year, right? But in KVIS, we have lots of requirements. For example, although you don't like biology, but you need to study biology although you are in the third year. But we have developed our new curriculum and we reduce the amount of required course, so that the third grade students do not have to study biology anymore if they don't want to study biology. So it's been reduced. And we put more on the elective courses so that if they want to choose elective course in like mathematics, or if they are big fans of biology, they could do that for more credits. And that's about academy. So for second, for doing research, I think I'm very much impressed with the KSA in that the students, they put a lot of effort in doing laboratory. Everyone seems to have to assist the teacher in the second year, right, to do project, and then they start to do their final project separately. But we don't have that process, and our second year will start doing their own project right away. And I think I'm pretty much impressed on the KSA because it's when you work with your teacher, you're actually learning the skills and learning the techniques and getting the knowledge so that you can build your questions more effectively. And we plan to do some of that as well, and in which it's not yet in the regulation yet, but I personally gonna try to adapt that in my lab, that I would like to ask some students to volunteer to do my lab, and then if they learn the skill and knowledge, and then they can come up with a better questions. And third, I'm very impressed that KSA student, when I walk around the school, I see them reading books, a lot of reading books, and you guys really work hard, very impressive. Okay, first of all, we have to thanks to our emeritus principal, Dr. Thongchai. He has a very clear goal that build up as our passion, like want to become high school teacher and teaching science for our younger generation. He always telling us that in Thailand we have a lot of natural resource, but we don't have much of science and technology to make value added to our resource. And this is a very most appreciated sentence that I think have built up our passion of teachers of coming here. So and he also built a very good foundations to support us. For example, like we are scientists, and like teaching in high school in Thailand, actually we required to have a teaching license. But for KVIS here, they have a system to support us in which they allow us to not having the license, but for only short time. And then the school support us to go to study in a weekend or extra hours to be qualified, and then take exam so that we can get the license. So this make if we have a dream like to become a high school teacher, and we can have our dream come true by the support. So which is different from the other Thai school, because we need to have the license, and they usually make us very difficult in order to get the license. And besides that, he have the plan to give us a good welfare that include the salary that is competitive to a university lecturer. So in this way, we are able to make our life and able to work in the way that we want the dream to come true. Dormitory. And also the foundation that the school support the teacher, because it will be very important that if you're trying to have a student work like in laboratory work, like doing science project, and we're gonna need like some extra hours, and because this is located in the middle of nowhere, so the good facility as the dorm where the teachers stay is very supportive. We can have kitchens to cook our own food, and we also can live our life here, and he make it possible. So if you come like in a family, they're gonna offer like 3 bedrooms, suite rooms. So it's like a complex, and then you can have your kids here as well. And also if you are single, you are able to get like 2 bedrooms apartment, so that is pretty much supported.
KVIS is a new school, kind of new school. Also, you have a small number of teachers, but you prepare to wear science fairs. Yeah, good science fair. How did you prepare like that?
First is about having passion. Because a lot of hard work can be done if you have a passion. But if you don't have passion, although it's a simple or it's not a hard work, well, it's not gonna be done very easily. So I think one of the important things that I can observe in among the KVIS teacher is that we very much have passion to teach science, and we try to do the best for our students. So as a school requirement, the students are required to present oral presentation and poster presentation in an international science fair. So that will help them to practice a lot of skills as well. So if you have a passion and you want your students to have such of that good experience, and I think this is what the things that put us through the hard work, and we can make it happen. Okay, probably what I would like to say to the scientists, no matter you are Korean, the Thai, or in any nationality, is that we have one Earth. We have only one Earth we live in. We have one world, and together we are the member of people who live on this Earth. And together, I would like us to focus on using science and technology for our better living in a sustainable way, in which we can work together collaboratively to make the living in a good health of the human, and also the good health of the environment. So I just hope that everyone here, we can live happily together. Thank you.